Okay.
Paul, good to see you. So
Hey, good
what
good to see you, Christian.
what is Paperclip? Paperclip.ing is the URL, and
Yeah, yeah.
I am
So
curious to hear what you've got going there.
yeah, so we're going to talk about it a little bit today, and actually, what we're going to do is you and I are going to start a business, and we're going to
Oh,
start
great.
a business, and you're going to see kind of how Paperclip works. But it's people are familiar with OpenClaw as an agentic framework that just basically like keeps burning your tokens until it does what you tell it to do, whether it makes any sense or not, right? And I think we've seen that's become a challenge for some people, like the token issue. A lot of people have gone away from it.
Right.
Paperclip is so if OpenClaw is your annoying personal assistant, Paperclip is your CEO and
Yeah.
the CEO of your company, and it's budget conscious and it's very very concerned about spending your money, which OpenClaw, unless you really kind of train it to be, is not.
Yeah.
Is
Doesn't
not
care.
like
Right. Right.
people have spent. I just watched a video today where they asked OpenClaw to purchase. They give it a credit card number, which I think is a really bad idea. But
Yeah.
they gave it a credit card number and told it to buy a, a box of paper clips, and it
Okay.
burned through over $100 in tokens to find a box of paper clips
Wow.
to buy. So I think we'll agree that the ROI on that is got to be like not very good. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but let's dive into it. So, what you're seeing there in Paperclip right now is the actual um, dashboard that you have. And the installation on this is, it's kind of like OpenClaw, but Paperclip and the founder of Paperclip, like they'd like to have a version that you could host in the cloud, but it's really not set up for that. So
Okay.
I'm running it on a Mac, but I had
Okay.
to do some stuff in the terminal to get it running. Not difficult,
Okay.
like cut and
Okay.
paste type terminal stuff, but I did have to like set it up with some API keys and things like that. So a little developer-y, but once you get past that setup portion, then it does pretty well. So it's you're mostly going to be interacting with this web interface at that point. And I actually created a company here that I'm using. Like this thing is actually active and doing reasonable work for me. I don't want to show too much of it, but it actually creates an organizational structure for you. And let me show that real quick so you can see that I've got these different agents here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've got an org chart. So let's go to the org chart, and this is of course impossible to read. So let me see if I can make it bigger and still viewable by our audience. So basically, you can see like I've got a CEO, and that's the
Yeah.
first hire, right?
Okay.
And the CEO is using, if you can't tell, let me just, so the CEO is
Quad
using
code local.
Claude Code, okay,
Okay.
which I just gave it access. I have Claude Code installed on my Mac, right? It's and so it's just actually using my same Claude Code connection that I use when I use Claude Code outright.
Okay.
And then I hired a CTO also using Claude Code local, and then I have a chief marketing officer also on Claude Code, and then I have some other folks that are on Claude Code, but my research analyst is on Gemini. And the reason that it's red right now
Uh-huh.
is kind of embarrassing. I killed my OpenClaw, which I'm running on a Pi. I'm not running it on. I'm not a crazy person. I don't run it on my Mac that I use for work every day. And I have it. I had to completely reformat that thing, and so I reset the API key for Gemini. So that's why that one's
Gotcha.
red. I need to give it my new Gemini API key. But then you can see here, I've got this content strategist. Now you'll notice this is content strategist 2.
Yeah.
I don't, is my content, yeah. So my content strategist 2 is content strategist 2 because content strategist 1 was fired.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Yikes.
that was the call of this CEO. So I'm the board. I'm the chairman of the board. The CEO reports to me, but this is his organization. Now, obviously, these are all agents.
Yeah.
Right? And I say his. It's
Yeah.
whatever we call it.
Digital agents, not like a sales agent or a person that's an agent. Like these are just virtual agents.
Do digital agents have gender? I don't know.
Well, that's a whole other topic.
Okay, all right, we won't go into that. That's it's not that
I
kind
don't think so. I don't think so, but you never know.
It's not that kind of a podcast, right? So anyway.